I've got the 15 hottest prospects in minor league baseball right now. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? Kyle here at Let's Talk Wax with Prospect Hot Sheet Week 3, where we take a look at the hottest prospects in minor league baseball from the past week. Now, spring training is over, and that's what I've done my last two videos on in this series. But we are kicking off minor league baseball season this week, and I am super excited about that. So this series is really fun for me to get to talk about all kinds of new players, a lot of names that people haven't heard of, some sleepers that I like. And if this is content that you guys enjoy, please subscribe, because like I said, this is a weekly series, and I'm going to be giving you the hottest prospects per week. So it's going to give you a jump start on some guys that you could buy or sell, hopefully. If you enjoy this content, I have exclusive stuff over at Patreon. I'll put a link to that in the description, and there'll be a little card at the end of the video that you guys can check out. But without further ado, let's jump into this week's hottest 15 prospects in minor league baseball. All right, so for people that are new to this series, I want you to look at this card so I can kind of break down what I'm going for in the graphs. Now, R is obviously their rank on the left here. All the green stuff is their current information. The yellow part of these graphs are going to be their season stats. But since minor league season just started, they're going to be a little skewed. So what I intended to do is give you the line from the week, but also provide what they're doing as the year develops. So you can tell if a guy's kind of on a hot streak or if a guy's just dominating. So you get to see the current week and their current season stats. And what I've added to this week 3, like I talked about last week, is comps. So I've been able to add current comps as to what their Bowman Chrome autos are selling for right now. So we're going to go ahead and jump in through into 11 through 15. And we're going to start off with Alexander Ramirez with the Los Angeles Angels. Now, Ramirez was a K machine. He struck out a little bit too much for me last year, but he is off to a blazing hot start. He's a 19-year-old outfielder. He was 7 for 13 this week with 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and a walk. And, of course, his season stats, he's hitting .583 with a 167 ISOP and a 7.7 K percentage. Now, he started this year in low A, and his Chrome first auto is selling for around $25. Number 14 on our list is no surprise to anyone. Probably the biggest chase out of 2021 Bowman draft is Marcelo Meyer. He's a 19-year-old shortstop in the Boston Red Sox organization, and they've been aggressive with him. They put him in A-ball this year. He was 7 for 13 this week with 2 doubles and 6 RBIs. Now, his autos are a bit pricey. You're going to have to pay $500 for those. But if you're into Chrome first, he does have those that are much cheaper. I think they're around $10 per right now. But Marcelo Meyer is a guy to watch. He could absolutely explode this year. Number 13 is a big-time sleeper, Micah Bello, out of 2020 Bowman Chrome with the Milwaukee Brewers. He's 21. He's an outfielder, corner outfielder. He's not going to be athletic enough to play center field. But he's 6 for 11 this week with 5 doubles and 5 RBIs. So he had a big week. He's a little old for the level. He's 21 playing in A-ball, but his autos are only $3. So he might be a guy to take a chance on. And 12 on our list is Misiel Gonzalez with the Chicago White Sox. Another 21-year-old playing in A-ball. Like I said, that's a little old for the level, but he's dominating it, of course. He's 5 for 12 with 2 doubles, 5 RBIs, and 2 walks. Now, Gonzalez's autos can only be found in 2022 Bowman First Edition right now. Now, when 2022 Bowman releases, he will definitely have a first Chrome prospect card. Not sure about the autographs because the autograph checklist hasn't popped yet, but right now you can find him in 2022 Bowman First Edition only. Number 11 on our list is a guy who I've been talking about a lot on my channel, Drew Romo with the Colorado Rockies. He's 20 years old. He's playing in high A. He's a big bat. He hit really well last year. He's a catcher, though. So hopefully he can stay healthy behind the plate. But he was 7 for 14 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs this past week. Now, he is a short print, so he doesn't have any base autos. He's got refractor and up, so his autos are a bit pricey. They're at $50, but remember, they are a short print. He has no base autos, and that's going to kind of increase his stock because they're going to be hard to find. So we're going to jump into 6 through 10 next. All right, so here we are at 6 through 10. And coming in at the 10 spot this week is James Wood with the San Diego Padres. He's a huge 19-year-old. I think he's like 6'5". He's an outfielder, super athletic, super arm. He was 4 for 8 this week with 2 bombs and 5 RBIs. He is playing in his second minor league season and his first full season. And he can be found in 2022 Bowman First Edition, just like his friend Khalil Watson, coming in at number 9. These were both first rounders out of the 2021 draft. Watson was drafted by the Miami Marlins. He's only 18, and he's a shortstop playing in A-ball. This is also his first full season. He did debut last year, but he's within rookie league, so this is his first full season. This year, he was 4 for 10 with 2 homers, 2 doubles, 5 RBIs. Next is number 8 on our list, Shea Langeliers, who was recently traded to the Oakland A's. Now, he is 24, and I wanted to mention that I didn't include anybody that was 25 years old or above on these lists. So it's just 24 and under. So Langeliers is at the last year for Prospect Hot Sheet. He's a catcher. He went 6 for 19. He hit 3 home runs, a double, and had 6 RBIs this past week. And his autos are in 2019 draft, and they sell for around $20. So he's super cheap right now, and if he continues to hit like this, he won't be cheap any longer. Number 7 is a guy who cannot stay off any hot lists, whether it's spring training, no matter what it is in minor leagues. Ezequiel Tovar may be the hottest player in baseball right now. His autos were selling for around $25 at the beginning before spring training started, and now his base autos are around $75. So he's made a huge jump. He's a 20-year-old shortstop with the Colorado Rockies organization. He's playing in Double-A this year, which is a super aggressive assignment. But he did play in the Fall League last year as a 19-year-old. He's one of the youngest there, and he kicked butt in spring training, so why not put him in there? And he's off to a hot start. He's 5 for 12 with a homer, 3 doubles, and 5 ribbies. And number 6 on our list is Leody Taveras. Now, he has made his major league debut, but he was reassigned to AAA this year for at the end of spring training. He's 23 years old. He's a center fielder. He was 10 for 21 because he's got more at-bats because AAA started a lot earlier. And 3 doubles, a home run, 3 RBIs. So maybe he can get some action back up in the big leagues and get it rolling. All right, let's jump into 1 through 5. All right, so we are in our top 5 here. And there's only one guy that I really expected to be in this top 5 coming into the first week of minor league baseball. The other 4 are huge surprises for me, especially Logan Davidson, who's coming in at number 5 out of 2019 Bowman draft. He played at Clemson. He really stunk it up with a wooden bat his entire career in summer leagues. Last year, his hit tool was just wasn't good. He's never really swung the bat very well. He's always been considered a more defensive player, but he's off to a super hot start in Double-A. He's 6 for 13 with 2 home runs, 2 doubles, and 4 RBIs. Now, his home run output is probably higher than it's ever been in his entire life right now. So if he can maintain this, he may be a guy to watch, but the history behind Logan Davidson is not a lot of power and not a lot of hit. So keep an eye on him. Number 4 is a super sleeper. I almost put this guy on some of my sleeper videos. Matthew Lugo with the Boston Red Sox. He's a shortstop. He's 21. He's playing in high A right now. And he's 8 for 14 with a home run, a triple, 3 doubles, and 3 RBIs. Now, the problem with Matthew Lugo is that he is a redemption. And the second problem with Matthew Lugo is that he is a short print. So you can only find a refractor and above of Matthew Lugo, and he is a redemption from 2019, and that thing will expire probably soon. So it's going to be really hard to find Matthew Lugo. If he happens to go off and have a great season, his autos are going to be in huge demand because there's just not a lot out there. Number 3 on this list, absolutely no surprise, probably one of the top 5 prospects. That's going and the midseason rankings. I'm sure Francisco Alvarez is going to be a top 5 prospect. If he's not, you can call me crazy and unsubscribe. But he's just an incredible bat from behind the plate. If he can stay healthy, he's going to be amazing. In Double-A as a 20-year-old, he's 5 for 9 already this week with 2 homers, 2 doubles, and 4 RBIs. Now, his Bowman Chrome autos are in 2020 Chrome, and they're about $290. So he's one of the biggest bats in the top 100 right now. And like I said, I expect him to be a top 5 prospect by midseason. You know, with guys like Torque and Riley Green and Bobby Witt, all those guys, they're going to exceed prospectum because they're going to reach rookie limits by the middle of the season, as long as they, can stay up there. So look for Francisco Alvarez to be a top 5 prospect by the middle of the 2022 season. Number 2, huge surprise, Hudson Haskin out of 2020 Bowman draft. He's 23 as an outfielder. He went 7 for 12 with 3 dingers, 2 doubles, and 4 RBIs. His autos are also short printed. He doesn't have any base autos. So you're going to find his refractors for around $50 right now. And he's one of the big surprises this week in the prospect hot sheet. Hudson Haskin with the Baltimore Orioles. And coming in at number 1, without a doubt, the hottest prospect in baseball, Christian Encarnacion Strand. He was a junior college guy that signed with Oklahoma State. He was drafted in 2021, and he absolutely blew up. He was a huge sleeper for me coming out of 2021 Bowman draft. And he wasn't a guy a lot of people talked about until recently, and he's going off right now. His autos, I think, were right around $25 when 2021 draft released. Now they're up to $50 after just 1 week of what he's done. He went 10 for 14 with 3 home runs, 2 doubles, and 15 RBIs. Go ahead and jump on my back. I'll carry you, is what he said this week. He's 22. He's playing in high A, but it's his first full season of baseball. So if he continues to hit like this, look for a promotion to Double A where he'll be more age appropriate, and we can kind of see what he's going to do against kids his own age. So his autos, like I said, are at $50 right now, but he is without a doubt the number 1 hottest prospect this week, Christian Encarnacion Strand, a third baseman with the Minnesota Twins. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this week's episode of Prospect Hot Sheet. And I know there's a ton of guys who did a lot of good things in minor league baseball this year, but I've only got room for 15. So if you have any guys that you like this week, be sure to drop them in the comments and tell me what they did. Also, if you guys enjoy this content, please subscribe. I'm going to run this series weekly, and it's going to keep you in the loop with all the hottest prospects in minor league baseball. I've also got a ton of exclusive content on my Patreon page. I've got just uploaded the 2022 Bowman prospect breakdown. It's like 100 or so prospects. I've got them all broken down, their stats, and a little blurb I write about them. And I've also got the autograph checklist from 2019 from every release forward from Bowman. So head over to Patreon and check that thing out. I've got a lot of cool stuff over there. I appreciate all the guys who have subscribed to my Patreon. You guys rock. I appreciate the subscribers. I'm almost to 4,000. If you want to help me out and jump to 5,000, that'd be great. Hope you enjoy the content. Y'all have a great night.